George Michael's childhood friend Andros Georgiou insists the singer would still be alive today if his first major love Anselmo Feleppa had not died of AIDS. Former Wham! Singer George died in the early hours of the morning on Christmas Day in 2016 at the age of 53, and Andros, who George was so close with that he called him his unofficial cousin, says things would be different today if Brazilian designer Anselmo had remained in his life. Andros told the Mirror, "George was the love of his life, and if he hadn't died I think George would still be here." After Anselmo, he didn't find real love. He had a lot of sex and met lots of people, but he never found what he had with Anselmo. "I saw how happy they were. I think he was quite lost after Anselmo died. It hit him hard." George's lifeless body was found by his then-partner Fadi Fawaz in bed at George's Goring-on-Thames home after he went to meet him before going out for Christmas lunch. The death was initially recorded as unexplained, with a coroner later ruling that George died of natural causes from dilated cardiomyopathy with myocarditis and fatty liver. He recalled some of the hedonistic times the pair spent together, saying they lived on ecstasy and champagne during a trip to St. Bart's in 1992, adding he and George often met male models for one-night stands in the clubs of London and New York. George's pal said, "Sometimes George got with women too. In the early days he was bisexual. I can't name her, but he slept with the top model in the world." Andros recently visited George's grave after a plaque was finally put in place with his name engraved at Highgate Cemetery in North London. The family had been waiting for George's name to be marked on his grave on a marble slab. Music producer Andros said his visit was very emotional because it made the death real, but he feels the star can now be properly remembered. He recently appeared on London Calling Radio FM to pay tribute to the musician, playing his hits, including Wham's 1984 hit Last Christmas, which is played by fans every festive season. However, he described December as a write-off, admitting he struggles every time he hears the tune. George, real name Georgios Kyriakos Panayotou, rose to fame with Wham! In the 1980s. He went on to sell more than 100 million albums worldwide after going solo, with the star's success continuing after his death. George's music companies made a total of £8 million in 2019, 4 times as much as the year he died.